Good morning, Merry Christmas, and thank you for watching. Welcome to Viewattitudes in the Morning. Viewattitudes in the Morning is a program that comes on live TV.creativespotlight.com Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday mornings at 8 a.m. Please feel free to join us. Viewattitudes in the Morning is a program where I give my take on any number of subjects, any particular subject, and you know, it could be anything. This take is designed to show you what I'm thinking and perhaps enhance your own life. Maybe it can help you because, as you know, this life is about giving and giving and giving. This morning, I want to take a few minutes and talk about time and the concept of spending versus investing. You know, you've heard the expression that time is money and that money is time, and in many ways that is true. One of those ways is when you think of it in terms of spending it or investing it. So how do you know when you're spending it, and how do you know when you're investing it? Well, with money, you know when you're investing it because you get some sort of a return, don't you? You get your bank account balance going up. So how do you know about your time? People that know me have heard me say that I'm better than I was and not as good as I'm going to be. Well, that's true. And if you are investing your time, that will be the result. You will be better than you were. You will be able to accomplish more things. You will have something that you didn't have before. Let's take it this way. If you are helping someone, chances are you're investing your time. And if you are not helping someone, then chances are that you're not. Most of us, we spend our time. We don't invest our time. And we are not present to the fact that we're spending our time. Sometimes we think that we are just relaxing or we're just taking a break. And those of us in business for ourselves, we have taken part in the culture that says, you know, you have to take a break every now and then. I particularly don't really ascribe to that, and I think I may be in the minority, but when you think of something like your heart, which everybody tells you to put into what you do, your heart never takes a break. Your heart beats 60 to 100 times a minute over and over and over and over. It never tells you, you know something, Victor, I think I'm going to chill today. I'm not going to beat today, so catch me in a couple of hours. No, your heart doesn't do that. Your heart beats non-stop. You may have heard of people who are brain dead. I mean, really, in a hospital? Well, when you're brain dead, that means that your heart is still beating and your brain is not, right? Well, I don't think you've ever heard of anybody being heart dead, because when you're heart dead, you're dead. So let's take a lesson from our heart and devise a system that builds us up and that we spend out of. On the one end, we bring things in. On the other end, you take things out. And which reminds me of a story. And this story indicates that you have to do that because you don't have the luxury of chilling out and waiting around for something to happen. The only thing that's going to happen is going to happen if you do it. And anything that you do is going to expend some energy. So you've got to take your energy and, I guess, meet it out so that it produces the things that you think are important. In the depths of Africa, every morning, the lion wakes up and knows that if he doesn't outrun the gazelle, then he's going to die, and he's going to die from starvation. And of course, the gazelle wakes up knowing that if he does not outrun the lion, well, the lion's going to catch him, and he's going to die because he gets his throat ripped out. Now let's look at this. Suppose you and me, if we were a lion or a gazelle, which one do you think that we would be? Are you the person that's aggressively going after what you want? Or are you the person that's running away from the thing that you don't want? Only you know the answer. The lion is the one that's going after what he wants. The gazelle is the one that's running away from what they don't want. One thing is true from that story. Whether you are a lion or whether you are a gazelle, when you wake up in the morning, you had better be running. We're coming up on the year 2014 now, and it's easy to think of time as passing us by every time there's a new year. People start to refresh themselves. They want to build New Year's resolutions. But you got to find a way this year, 2014, to stay present to the fact that each second off the clock, each minute off the clock is getting you closer to the end. And one of the things I want to encourage you to do, and I'm just as guilty as anybody else, the television really is not your friend. It's so easy for you to get caught up in that box. I know it because I get caught up in it myself. And each time I say to somebody else that watching television is not investing your time, I think about the time that I spend watching television. Truth is, you could be far more productive if instead of watching television, you meditated. Meditate by thinking about the things that are important to you. Meditate by imagining your future. So, my view attitude today is, let's see if 2014 we can watch less television than we did in 2013. Because watching less television gives us more time that we can invest. Well, that's my view attitude for this morning. I hope it has helped you. I hope it has blessed you because it certainly has blessed me. If it has, I would love to hear from you. Please place a comment below or place your thoughts below, and I will be excited about it. So until next time, this is Victor Irving Jenkins with View Attitudes in the Morning. See you next time.